Jordan, knowing JB was going to be out tonight, what was your mindset?
I didn't know he was out until I didn't see him before the game. Honestly, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was crazy. I actually didn't notice until I kind of looked at the shooting times when I got here and was like, why am I shooting so late? And I was like, I didn't see. I saw JB's name wasn't on there. Yes, but I didn't really think about it.
Did you think about it before the game? Did you try and do any more? Or was it just a matter of being a star in your role again?
Being a star in the role again, trying not to force it, trying not to chase it, trying to get thirsty, just staying solid, staying in the course, doing the things that, I've had success doing so far.
If there's any specific reason you've improved your finishing around the rim or even just your effectiveness going inside, in the arc?
I think confidence is just a big part of it and getting reps. You do so much with coaches in practice and so much in workouts, but it's different when you're in the game, going full speed downhill against a guy. Then it's like, all right, how are you going to actually perform in this scenario? I think being able to be in that scenario over and over again now, I think is what made the biggest leap.
What allowed you to become more confident as an offensive player? If you were looking at those opportunities early in your career compared to now, what is the biggest difference you would say that's allowed you to be effective?
I would say it's pretty much similar to the same answer. But then a bigger part of that, shooting when I know I have a shot, is more from the coaches building that in me, more than me seeing it open in the game. It's them telling me you got to shoot it every time you're open, because you got to make them respected. Then it opens everything else up in the game. So that is definitely more of a coaching advice for sure.
For a lot of players, it seems like they kind of feed off of made baskets, but so far this season you've been feeding off of defensive plays, it looks like. Do the made baskets just kind of feel like a bonus, or how does for you as a player, what's really energizing to you? And when you look up and you have 20 points now, is it just kind of like a cherry on top?
Honestly, I'd be forgetting what happened on offense. When I score, I low-key forget what happened, and I'm so focused on getting back on defense. So then it leaves my mind, but then whenever I get a steal and a dunk or a steal or a rebound, that stays with me. I don't know why, but it's weird for me. But that's how it happens. I just kind of forget and then move on to defense, and then defense always sticks with me for some reason.
Has it always been like that, or is that just something you've developed as a Celtic? When you were younger, was it also like that?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird. I feel like everybody's always excited when they dunk on somebody, hit a three. Obviously, if you dunk on somebody, it's different. But if I just hit a shot, I'm immediately I never celebrate. I always immediately just run back to my defense or pick up.
Do you know that you had a career high tonight scoring?
No, I didn't. I do know now. Yeah, I know now. But in the game, I didn't feel like I was scoring that much, which was weird. But I looked up and saw it. And I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah.
Is that an opportunity thing? I mean, you had 15 in Cleveland and now 22 tonight. Is it just a matter of opportunity, you think?
Mixed with a lot of the teammates, my teammates and coaches putting me in positions. It's with JB being out, it opens up a lot for not just me but everybody to come in and get a little bigger piece of the pie. And for me, I just happened to fill those minutes a lot just because I was on the court and I was starting. But it's definitely more of my coaches and the players making me available or looking for me in those moments to try to give me the ball.
Final couple questions for Jordan.
Jordan, you mentioned the defense sticks with you. Do you feel like there's defensive momentum in that way? The same way that they're getting hyped up after a three, you get a stop or you get a steal, does that influence your confidence? Do you think that's how it sticks with you? Do you think that it's momentum in that way, or is it just you remember it?
Absolutely, it's momentum. Because if I press up on you and get a steal, then now the next three possessions I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to try and get another steal. And if I get another one, then it's another three more possessions that I'm going to do it. I'm just going to keep doing it until it's stops working, and I'm going to eat off of it. The team feels the energy off of it. They're put in a mood where it's oh my goodness, who's going to bring up the ball? We got to switch it up. So it's just kind of more disrupting them, their pace, their rhythm. That makes a difference.
Jordan, this new style of defense has done a lot for you guys this season, the help and rotate and go for turnovers.
For sure, yeah. Usually I feel like we've, in the past 2 years at least, since I've been here, we've kind of been a sit in our shift, kind of let them play one-on-one. We're not really helping too much. And now this year, it's all about helping the other guy out. We'll live with a kick-out three. If you can get a good contest, we can live with it. But we're not allowing everything in the paint or anything in the paint for the most part.
Hey, thank you,
Laker,
Jordan.
can I do one more?
Yeah, go ahead, Apple.
Lakers tomorrow. How cool is it for you to be able to be a part of that rivalry, and then looking forward to that matchup coming off the second night of a back-to-back?
Oh, it's huge. That rivalry's as long as time, So to be able to go in there and play against those guys in the bright lights, that's a huge moment. I know before we played them on Christmas Day, and that was huge too. But every time we get a chance to play the Lakers, we always want to dominate.
Thank you, Jordan. Thanks, Jordan.